It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got J.C. Jackson, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Broncos and the Chargers under the lights on Monday night.
Night beginning to fall over. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Los Angeles taking the field, led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon, whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Herbert on 3rd down now. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
So gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos 8-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown! His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Leading them out, the 26 overall pick from the 2020 draft. Former Utah State Aggie, it's Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now, he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And we'll get a few yards here to the 34. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Drops this underneath for Davis Price. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Broncos at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Love now to pass on first down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To throw again on second down. Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Play clock about to expire. We get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A second down throw for Love. He gets this one to Davis Price. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Raiders' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered, took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner's a former defensive back.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 49 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Miles Sanders, 26 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After one,
io ho scritto questo che mi hai detto, però in realtà il problema è che è abbastanza urgente
Charger football to start quarter number 2.
dovrebbe aiutare, anche se non entriamo tanto profondamente nell'altra interrogazione. Comunque davvero io non capisco perché cioè, mi trattano male, davvero. Un conto è volere gli spazi e tutto, ma non tanto, non lo so, non mi merito di nuovo un detto questo.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, those things, and still be in good shape.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Off the play fake, Love. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, Love. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 2nd down, and again, it's Davis Price. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Davis Price will try to pick it up. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Love. His pass caught with the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Davis Price is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team
Ma
game,
sì, è
isn't
che
it? I know
hanno
that
solo
sounds
bisogno
really generic
davvero
and it sounds
di parlare
almost
con me.
trite, but
e niente, però poi non sentivo quello che non comprendono altro, eccetera. Vabbè, io davvero non so più che dire.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Smith chooses not to return, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Love, eluding the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. To throw now, here's Love. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt to the backfield. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Love. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with it?
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 42 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Great corner out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ty Davis-Price and the rest of this offense returning to the field. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And going right back to Pittman. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love now. And he fires one, but incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Following the interception, Love. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. They'll run with Davis Price. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down and goal. Love. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Prater's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for...
Taking it right down Broadway. 20. Touchdown, LA. touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. First down, Love to pass. Open man handler, that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 2nd and 9, Love. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's Smith to return it. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd down, back to Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Complete to Likely on the out route. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
False start, offense.
Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Herbert. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Again, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Denver's offense now set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Love. He'll go up top here for Hamler. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Play action this time with Love. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Davis Price on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Again, it's Davis Price. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Davis Price. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Ty Davis Price with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Prater for the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string to get one.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Hamler now on the return.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. First down, and they go right back to Davis Price, down to about the 45. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 40-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On 3rd down, here's Davis Price. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Hassan Reddick, his 2nd sack of the night. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Third and long for Love. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At the 20.
He'll start with a handoff to Sanders.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
They'll start with Davis Price on the ground.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
69 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. another touch for Davis Price.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
More from L.A. in a moment.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Going for it, here's Davis Price. And he will have the Broncos first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Down to the 42, 2nd down. Tackled by Chris Harris, who, of course, used to play for these Broncos.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. 2nd down, here's Davis Price.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave it with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Prater's kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Herbert and the Chargers
Down by 6. A little under 1:50 remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger.
Herbert. And that's complete to McKenzie.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Throwing, Herbert.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Counting down toward 1 minute to go in this football game. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they coughed it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Broncos, they